Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Liverpool player ratings. 9 out of 10 star runs the show, 6 out of 10 summer signing struggles again versus Everton. Liverpool held on for a 2-1 win against rivals Everton in today's Merseyside derby, with goals from Ryan Gravenberch and Hugo Ekitike enough to seal the 3 points. The Reds started brightly at Anfield, with Gravenberch and Ekitike giving them a 2-0 lead inside half an hour, but once again they took their foot off the gas a little. Idrissa Gueye pulled one back for Everton just before the hour mark, but on this occasion there would be no comeback like we saw when Atletico Madrid came from 2-0 down in the Champions League game in midweek. See below for our full Liverpool player ratings, as they once again did enough to get the win. Liverpool player ratings versus Everton. Alisson Becker, 6 out of 10, didn't always have a huge amount to do, but once again failed to keep a clean sheet. Harsh to say the goal was his fault, but it's perhaps a shot he could have done better on. Virgil van Dijk, 7 out of 10, both the Liverpool centre-backs will have to lose points for conceding again, but Van Dijk was mostly pretty good and completed 59 of his 64 passes. Ibrahima Konate, 7 out of 10, similarly to Van Dijk, there wasn't a huge amount Konate did wrong, and he distributed the ball well, but it just fell short of an 8 out of 10 performance. Connor Bradley, 6.5/10, in the starting 11 ahead of Jeremy Frimpong, who's been a bit suspect. Connor Bradley didn't really fare that much better, particularly in dealing with Jack Grealish for Everton's goal. Milos Kerkez, 6 out of 10, a player who continues to struggle since his move in the summer. Milos Kerkez was once again a bit sloppy for Liverpool. Ryan Gravenberch, 9 out of 10, a superb performance from a superb player. Ryan Gravenberch got a goal and assist from midfield and generally bossed the game. Alexis Mac Allister, 6.5/10, kept things ticking along well enough as he often does, but less impactful than Gravenberch. Eventually substituted for Curtis Jones, Dominic Szoboszlai, 7 out of 10, a classy display in a more attacking role than usual as he took on Florian Wirtz's role. No goals or assists, but involved in many of Liverpool's best moments. Cody Gakpo, 6 out of 10, not a lot of impact from the Dutch winger today, and he was replaced by Wirtz after an hour. Mohamed Salah, 7 out of 10, even when not at his best. Salah has a way of impacting games, as he did with his neat assist for the Gravenberch goal today. Hugo Ekitike, 8.5/10, a clinical finish from a lovely assist by Gravenberch. It was another fine performance from Hugo Ekitike as he shows Alexander Isak he won't give up his starting place without a fight. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Manchester United, Liverpool and Chelsea are reportedly all interested in signing Juventus centre-back Bremer. The 28-year-old made the move to Juventus from Torino in 2022, and he has represented the old lady on 95 occasions in all competitions, scoring 8 goals and registering 4 assists in the process. The Brazilian has a contract with the Italian giants until June 2029, but there is currently speculation surrounding his future, with his form believed to have attracted the attention of 3 Premier League giants. According to Team Talk, Man United, Liverpool and Chelsea are all keen on Bremer, with the trio currently determining how much would be required to sign him during next summer's transfer window. The report claims that Juventus will fight to keep hold of the South American, but the old lady will find it difficult to turn down a sizable offer from the Premier League for his services. Bremer, wanted by Prem trio Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea. Bremer has come up with 2 assists in 4 appearances for Juventus this season, and he captained the old lady in their 4-4 draw with Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League last week. The defender is relatively inexperienced in the Champions League, only taking to the field on 6 occasions in the competition, but he has made 173 Serie A appearances during his time with Torino and Juventus. Liverpool attempted to sign Marc Guéhi from Crystal Palace in the final stages of the summer transfer window, but they were unable to get a deal over the line for the England international. The Reds are expected to return for Guéhi in January or at the end of the campaign, when he could be available on a free transfer, but Real Madrid have now allegedly emerged as suitors. Chelsea, meanwhile, are also believed to be keen to add another centre-back to their squad next year, with the Blues struggling in that area of the field, particularly of late, conceding 5 times in their last 2 matches. Harry Maguire is set to leave Man United on a free transfer next summer, while it is also possible that Luke Shaw will depart, so the Red Devils are set to be in the market for a new centre-back. Lenny Yoro is an outstanding prospect, but Man United would need some experience at the back if Maguire and Shaw moved on, and Bremer could be the ideal signing for the 20-time English champions. Bremer operates in a back 3 at Juventus, so he would be used to the system that Ruben Amorim plays at Old Trafford, and he is the type of signing that could help Man United in both the short term and the long term. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our last news is Liverpool, sloppy summer signing slammed as 6/10 versus Everton as Florian Wirtz not doing enough. Several Liverpool stars have been criticised for their performances in Saturday afternoon's Merseyside derby against Everton. Liverpool earned their 5th Premier League win of the 2025-26 campaign from their 5th game to move 6 points clear at the top of the table. Arne Slot's side made a rapid start against Everton and raced into a 2-0 lead via goals from Ryan Gravenberch and Hugo Ekitike. Everton improved after the break and pulled a goal back through Idrissa Gueye, but Liverpool kept their rivals at bay in the game's closing stages to earn all 3 points. Slot made 4 changes from Liverpool's midweek 3-2 win over Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, with Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak among those named on the bench. Wirtz and Isak were brought on in the match's closing stages, though neither made a substantial impact as Liverpool were focused on getting over the line to seal another victory. Goal have given Wirtz a 6 out of 10 match rating, claiming that he showed glimpses of his quality but is arguably not doing enough to justify his huge £116 million transfer fee. On Isak's 6 out of 10 performance, the outlet added, does add an extra bit of quality but may struggle to usurp Ekitike from the starting lineup for a while. Wirtz and Isak were not the lowest scorers for Liverpool, though. Connor Bradley and Dominic Szoboszlai were given 5 out of 10 marks, while Slot was praised. On Slot, the report wrote, his side started the game in impressive fashion and deservedly went 2 goals up. But the Dutchman will be disappointed with how his team conceded again and still seemed to be in the changing room for a big chunk of the second period. Caught offside, meanwhile, have hit out at another summer signing. Claiming Milos Kerkez continues to struggle as he produced a 6/10 showing against Everton. They said, a player who continues to struggle since his move in the summer, Milos Kerkez was once again a bit sloppy for Liverpool. Back to Wirtz, outspoken presenter Richard Keys has pointed out that he may not have the required tools to cope in the Premier League. He claimed, does that mean he, Wirtz, doesn't have the tools that are required to play in the hurly-burly of the Premier League when games matter? He later added, is this based, do you think, on the fact he has been anonymous and barely got a kick against Arsenal, and this will be the same sort of game? Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer,